What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show around the country, around the world. What's going on? How you feeling today? Make sure you all catch us on the Urban One podcast. So wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify, UFi, NetFi,
Yeah.
what else online? Whatever's online. There's always something.
And WZKCleveland.com.
There you go. Yes,
Well,
sir.
all right, girl.
All right, so Ken, you got the letter real people, real life situations. Let's dive into it.
All right, dear Sam, my boyfriend and I have been together for 2 years. About 6 months ago, I finally said, I love you, deciding if I didn't say it first, he never would. I am still waiting for him to say it back, and I'm rather conflicted about the whole thing. First, we were very happy despite some bumps we hit early in the relationship. When I met him, he was completely emotionally unavailable, and he has taken incredible steps towards being a better partner for me. Changes that I had never even dared ask for since you and so many others have always said you can't change him. I think he does love me because he's gone from being that commitment phobe to telling me that. I will stay with you that telling her that I will stay with you until you let me go. I know that he deeply values me in the way he has never valued anyone before. However, when we were in our rocky phase, he outright told me that as much as he cared about me, he would probably never be in love with me because he didn't think he was capable of love. We broke up after that. Since getting back together, I have been afraid to bring up the love topic directly because all the signs point to him loving me. My friends tell me that if I'm happy, don't rock the boat. Should I ask him directly or just leave well enough alone, or am I wasting my time with him?
2 years.
Yeah.
Been together 2 years.
Uh-huh.
So that means it sounds like to me you're looking for more than just I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking for you want to move further than that.
Mm.
That's what I gathered from listening to this. And you want to know if he loves you, do you want to continue to go move forward? How long you want to stay?
Right.
So I think that you need to have a conversation about maybe where do you see this relationship going? Not in a where do you see this going? Not like that, but just when the time is right, and the time should be very soon because you want to move faster. That's what I gathered from what you're saying. There's no time limit on when you expect for somebody to say I love you back, or who's going to be the first to say it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have in your mind on what you're looking for, maybe that's not what he's looking for. That's why I say you need
Right.
to get to the point and ask the question. You made up in your mind that you love him. It's not a game on who says it, right? When your younger day, I get that. And I don't know how old you are. So you may
Right.
be in your 20s, maybe in your 30s. I don't know. But if you love somebody, tell them. But don't look for them to say it back.
Mm-hmm.
If they say it back, then great. If they don't say it back, it is what it is. You love them. Maybe they don't love you like that yet. And you have to accept it. At least you know. Don't put yourself through it.
Well, everybody has a different personality and everybody has something different that they have to work out for themselves and through relationships. So, if he's treating you well, if he's showing you that love, then, maybe that's something that you guys can get past because not everybody is that lovey-dovey, I love you
Right.
person. And
Oh, the cuddle,
everybody who
cuddle.
say they love you don't mean good.
That's
You
true.
know,
No, because
mean you any good.
people would tell you I love you just to give you an answer, a response,
Yes.
and it's not true.
Yes.
So you've got to pay attention to what the response is. Is it a
Yeah.
hesitation? It's I love you too, babe. Oh, and it's a connection. You should really connect. You should feel that connect.
Yeah.
You should feel that connect. But
Is it
no,
honest?
is it
Is
right?
he being honest with his feelings? Like these are just reservations that I've had all my life, and I'm trying to work through them because people can love bomb you, ain't that what they call
That's
it?
what they call it. Love
The
bombing.
love bombing. Oh, I love you so much, and they just
I
all
like that
this
love
and that,
bombing.
and
And don't mean a word of
not
it.
a word. So, I personally would take actions over words, but, if that's important to you, then have the conversation.
Yeah, you need to. Let's go to the comment section. If you just tuning in, how long were they staying together? 2 years?
They were
Two
together
years.
for 2 years.
And
Yeah.
then they broke up because of what?
Well, because he said he didn't think he was capable of love at that time. So, But that doesn't mean, I mean, if he's loving, if he's coming home, if he's doing things, maybe his love language is a little bit different than words.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you just have to
If
know
that's
that.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
everybody ain't emotional. I don't know, my.
Well, I'm just. It's interesting that he like can't. He said he's not capable of love.
He's so
But
capable to
if
tell you he's not.
telling you, it just
He
makes
said
you
ain't
wonder.
going nowhere.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. Like,
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
You all in and he halfway out. He in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people, like you said, they're not those emotional type. And you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for that affectionate type, that's what I'm looking
Yes.
for. If you're looking for that type,
There's
You should
people who are
find
not
that, yeah.
affectionate, but they'll acknowledge that they love you.
yeah.
You don't have to be an affectionate person to
Right.
know that
Correct.
you love someone. So that's
Correct.
why I think it's interesting that he just totally blocks out the ability to love her.
Right.
I don't know.
Or you need to just find somebody who is on the same
Period.
page as you.
yeah.
But Patricia said, you deserve someone who can fully love and commit to you emotionally. Don't waste your time on someone who's already told you they can't.
Yeah.
And Diana said, I've been married 50 years. If he's treating you right, not cheating on you, and you feel safe, leave him to his emotions. You're in a good place. That's his way of loving you, not yours. People throw out the word love around so much that it has lost its true meaning. Are you happy
I'm with
when
you.
you're with him? Is he happy with you? Then what's the problem?
And I have to agree with that because again, his I always say this all the time. Love language could be just treating you well, treating you good, and doing things for you, and
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, without verbally saying that word. I love you. Ooh, I love you. Ooh, baby, I love you.
Yes.
Ooh, baby, I love you.
But
Like, how does he treat you?
Why did he say that he wasn't capable of
He
love?
might not
though?
know, depending on how you grow up,
You
his
know,
family
and
life.
I get that, but
he
that
might
to me
not have-
is
Yeah,
issue
that-
still.
that is-
That's still
that
an
is.
issue.
That is.
Because if you can't verbalize the word love, and because you've never heard someone tell you that you were loved, that is an issue that she needs to think about. That he truly does have. Because you should be able to verbalize your feelings. That's a part of understanding and being in the feeling. I'm not saying you have to say it all the time, but you have to be able to admit that the feeling is there and present.
But he might respect it. That might be his respect for the word love, that he's just not throwing it all around, because
2 years and living together is not throwing it around, if you ask
No.
me.
you think so?
And they was living together for 2 years.
Well, they've been together for 2 years.
Two
So I
years,
don't know about that.
she's not just a fly by night. 2
Yeah.
years, you wouldn't be throwing it around. So he's on bull crap, if you ask me. But
Well,
He letting you know, and that's why I said
he's
it's-
letting you know
it
that
sounds like
he
you-
wants to do his own thing. That's what it
she
sounds
wants
like.
to be married. He don't want to be married.
He don't.
Because if she's looking for a word to make her to validate this relationship,
it's something else.
yeah,
And the fact that you haven't been able to get that out
Yeah.
of him, and you've maybe been saying that over and over, and that's something you need.
and he ain't never said
Move
that could even
on.
be a quick. Cause that could even be it's a natural reaction when someone who you love tells you that they love you and you say it back.
Because you feel the same way. But if you don't
Right.
feel the same way, then
And
you
it-
don't say it back.
No, don't look like that because it don't have to be always in a romantic way. It could be you're on your way out the door. Babe, I love you. Oh, I love you too.
Yeah, but those are just placeholder things. I would prefer the real thing. If
No,
you're
we
working
don't.
through some
But
stuff,
he's
then
not
go ahead and
giving
work
her
it
the
through.
placeholders. He's not even.
No,
I'm,
he's
that's what I'm
not.
saying. I'm talking about
And-
the just. I ain't talking about the in the moment and we about to do
And
this
it's
and that
okay to
romantically.
need that. It's okay to need to hear that, as well as feeling it and seeing it.
Yeah.
But it's okay to want to hear "I love you" out of someone's mouth. That's
might not be
okay.
So,
your guy. He
so,
might
so
not be
what do
your
y'all got to say about it? 5780931. Do you need to hear the word back? I love you. If you tell this person I love you, you've been with them. Do you want to hear it back? Holla back.